Divorced Dead Diaries, day 424, and today I am getting the beard trimmed. So it was just randomly back in January that I just kind of decided, maybe I'll just grow my beard out and see what happens. I really didn't put any thought into it at all. Kind of like most things that I do in my day-to-day. I have two modes, which is overthink or underthink. There's really no middle ground. But the good part about doing these vlogs is that I can sort of see that. If you go back in January, like this is from a video in January, and you can see it's quite short, and then you jump through to March, and you can see it's already starting to grow out, but it's still not quite as long as it is now. And then you jump a few months forward, here into June, and this is what I'm dealing with. So shall we go get it sorted? So I braved the fog to head down to the local coffee shop. I don't think you need me to tell you what I got at this point. And then I popped down the road to this place called Falcon's Barbershop, although it was actually closed. There's a sign on the door that says closed, but when I googled this, it says it's open on a Sunday. The lights are on. I can literally see people in there, but the door is locked. So I have no idea what to think. I'm very confused. Are they still booked up for the morning? I guess I'll just have to find somewhere else. So I'm not going to bother trying any harder with that place. I have Googled and found that there's not really anything else that's open in Rolleston that's specifically like a men's barber. I want a place that's specialises in men's cuts, because I'm going in for a beard trim, I want like an actual barber experience. So I popped over to Christchurch on the map, that is, and then I found there was a few places open there. So I just sort of picked a random location, checked if they had any appointments. They had an appointment this afternoon, quite a few appointments this afternoon. And I thought, I wonder if I could turn this into like a beard trim and dinner. But I still have to get through the day to get to that point. So let's go fill the day up. So I continue my journey through Life is Strange, Double Exposure. I'm on like chapter 4 at the moment, and so far the story has more twists and turns than a state highway in the double digits. Went for a lunch run. So far this is my 7th lunch run, so I'd say I'm doing pretty well so far. Afterwards, made sure to eat some lunch because I was starving. And then to kill the afternoon, I watched a movie. Finally, 6 hours after I originally tried to go for a beard trim, I ended up in the middle of Christchurch going to this barber called Looks Men's Salon. Is it a barber or is it a salon? What's the difference? I don't know, but the place looked fancy. I got comfortable. My appointment was at 4:50 and it ended up getting seen at 4:45, so all went well. This is before, and this is after. Before, after. Before, after. I am very impressed with what he's managed to do. He was so pedantic, but just like in the best way, constantly checking, making sure that it's just shaped enough, shorter on the sides, longer towards the bottom to pull everything down. And then he's done these little like mustache twirls, which he was very pedantic about as well, making sure that they were even on both sides. It looks much tidier now, although I will not be doing those moustache twirls every day. I do have wax at home, but I'll save that for a special occasion. For now, I need to find somewhere to eat. I'm just staring at my beard all the time now, but I haven't planned anywhere, so I guess I'll just see what comes up on the map. I ended up going for a drive until I spotted this place called Banh Mi Factory, which was right next door to an Indian restaurant called Basmati's. And then I immediately went into like choice paralysis mode. I was like, do I get a banh mi or do I get a curry? Do I get a banh mi or do I get a curry? In the end, I actually settled on getting a curry. This restaurant looked flash though. They had like a whole ton of foliage about, but also the lights were dim. It had that perfect mood lighting, and they had actual stools at the bar so I could just sit at the bar. Not that I was getting anything at the bar, because I'm getting my food takeaway. Well, I did have water, but that doesn't count. Like, I know I should get out of the house, but like, I really want to finish Life is Strange. I'm so close to the ending. I think I'm close to the ending anyway. There's usually only 5 chapters in these games, and I'm on chapter 5. So, I am no doubt going to enjoy this curry. I will go and play my game, and I will catch you on the flip side.